Many people remember the pop duo of Bano and Romina Power from the song Felicita, which means happiness. Meanwhile, the life of successful and world-famous artists is not cloudlessly happy. After all, their eldest daughter is missing. 197. Without a trace. Many people remember the pop duo of Bano and Romina Power from the song Felicita, which means happiness. Meanwhile, the life of successful and world-famous artists is not cloudlessly happy. After all, their eldest daughter is missing. Prehistory. Ilenia Maria Carrisi was born in Rome on November 29, 1970, the eldest of three children, Carrisi, Bano and Romina Power. Her maternal grandparents were famous actors in the United States and Mexico. In such a family, the child aspired to creativity from childhood. In 1983, the girl tried herself as an actress, playing in an episode of the film Champagne in Paradise. Later, she decided to become a writer, so she studied literature at King's College London, where she became one of the best students. And she graduated in 1993. Even while studying, she had the idea to travel the world alone and light. She saved money by working as a nanny. The money was enough to start a trip to America in the fall of 1993. And I wanted to collect material for a book about black musicians while traveling. First, the girl spent several months in Belize, where she met Christmas in 1993. Then she went to Mexico, and on New Year's Eve, 1994, to New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. In Orleans, Ilya settled in the cheap Le Dale Hotel, near the French Quarter, with Alexander Masakila, an African-American street musician 20 years her senior, whom she met in July 1993. There were many different rumors about Alexander. So, it was said that he was using banned substances and may have been hooked on them and Ilya. I was last seen at the hotel on January 6, 1994. According to Alexander, they quarreled because they could not decide where they would go next. And the girl went in an unknown direction. However, her checkbook, belongings, and documents were left in the hotel room. The parents, Bano and Romina Power, raised the alarm when their daughter did not call them for more than 2 weeks. I usually spoke to my family once every few days. On January 18, 1994, the search for her began. It was possible to find out the following. Alexander Masakla's detailed inquiries brought no results. He was detained at the end of January 1994, but later released. There was nothing to show him. Late in the evening of January 6, 1994, on the Mississippi River embankment in the French Quarter, a certain Albert Cordova saw a strange young blonde. She looked drunk or high. The girl jumped into the river and said, "I belong to the water." For a while, the man saw her swim. Then a large barge appeared and raised a wave. The girl started rushing in the water, screaming, calling for help. Then all was still. They searched for the body, but couldn't find it. Later, the man was shown photos and photos, but he could not say for sure whether it was the same girl. The culprit in the disappearance of Carrisi was for some time considered a maniac trucker, Keith Hunter Jesperson, whose victims were girls who were hitchhiking. He said that in early January 1994, he picked up the blonde Susan. This name was often used when traveling in America. However, in 2015, Jesperson revealed the location of Susan's burial. Genetic analysis has shown that this is not the case. In January 2013, Ilenia Maria Carrisi was officially declared dead. Her fate remains unknown. I will be grateful for your likes and comments. You will also be of great help in promoting the channel if you repost this article in social networks.